Hello everyone, and welcome to today's iRacing video. We're here at I think it's Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're here for a VRS GT Sprint Series, and no, we're not doing oval racing. This is the Roval, the internal layout with a few different corners. It's an absolute crazy racetrack, and I hope you guys do enjoy the ride. Qualified
15th place, 40 minutes.
Qualified P15 with a car number of 13, and don't be alarmed by us pointing at a
Follow
wall.
Car number 24 in the left column.
It's kind of a staggered start, so we'll come out, we'll follow Corey out to the left once he decides to take off, and then we will complete our formation lap, which is a full lap formation lap around here. Whenever he feels like taking off.
Catch up to car number 24.
So again, we're continuing on our kind of mini series that we've got going on at the moment in terms of trying to claw our way back into a Category A license, and we've had a few really good races which have proven lucrative in terms of our I rating. We've had some really good clean races, and we've also had some good races that have allowed our safety rating to climb back up as well. And as you can see, that 3.9 safety rating means that if we have a positive race today, that should hopefully result in us being promoted over that 4.0 and automatically bumps us back to Category A license, which is before the end of the season, which was what the goal was. No easy feat around here. This is a very tough track. Pretty well, if you go off, you're going in the pits for mandatory repairs. There's no two ways about it. It's surrounded by concrete pillars, and the amount of speed that you're taking around this track just means that whatever impact you do have is usually a high impact kind of scenario. But I've been enjoying spending a little bit more time on the rig the last week. With Summit Point last week, I actually ended up doing Summit Point I think 7 or 8 times, and I ended up really enjoying that and just enjoying getting slightly more proficient with the track before weeks was out. So either this week, because we've got an American doubleheader, we've got Charlotte here, as well as we've got, I believe it's Daytona or Indianapolis for the IMSA Haggerty. Whichever one there I find more fun to run, which I have a feeling will be the IMSA race. I'll probably end up running that one there over the weekend. But as we get underway here, guys, it's going to be a pretty crazy start. We actually start with the last 2 corners of the lap. But if you do enjoy the video, consider giving it a like, subscribing, checking out the Twitter in the description down below. And yeah, if I do go quiet, it's just because this is a very deceptively hard track. Yeah. We've got a BM in front, a Ferrari to the front right, and then I believe it's a Porsche directly to our right. Relatively competitive strength of field. The average is 1.6. There's a few 1.7s, I think maybe 1.8, and as you can see, a few 1.4s, 1.5s, and 1.6s, me included. So it should be a pretty damn fun race.
Green, green, green.
Oh man.
Car right. Clear right.
That wasn't great. So really wanted to ruffle the feathers up a little bit. Got lucky in that first bit of contact we had. It gave us a 0x, unfortunately. When that Porsche came across the nose of us, we got a 4x as a result. Not much we can do about that now. We just kind of got to roll with
it. There's an incident in the first chicane.
Car right.
Yellow flag.
Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Don't work on our... We might be cutting down that kind of way.
Car left. Clear left.
everyone's feeling
Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. 13th place.
very cut-off-ish at the moment. Which I don't know if that would be the mentality I would take running this track. Each to their own. Behind, brushed that wall. If Corey is quicker than me, he will dispatch of me and make an overtake.
Incident in the first chicane. It looks like it's barren.
Similar to Summit Point.
The leader has just done a 119.42.
This track does sometimes tend to be a little bit of a crash fest. And just
the guy ahead has just done a 119.05. V16. Your lap time was 120.12.
Didn't have to jump on the brakes there.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
I just hope that Corey can just make sure.
We think P5 has binned it in the first chicane.
Past me.
Car right. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 118.84.
Now there's a lot happening up here. This also does have a
There's an
chance
incident
to
in turn 1, yellow flag, watch out, P15. You've just done a 121.07.
Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
I mean, if you want to go play Dodgem cars, I'm sure there's plenty of games that simulate Dodgem cars. I don't know, like Wreckfest, Forza, or something like that.
On your left. Clear left.
All right, Oliver, the next car is Macmillan.
His racing's going to end someone else.
The leader's just done a 118.57.
About these lower lobbies, if you leave someone alone to their own devices, they'll usually implode on their own.
What's going on, mate? Come on, get your act together. 15th place.
Just being on the back of this cat gaggle of 4 or 5 cars.
Incident in turn 5. We think it might be Fortan.
Will allow me to also save a small amount of fuel.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Put me on the other end of this.
We predict your refuel window will open after 24 minutes and closes at about 32 minutes.
Or another late pit stop strategy. We've had a few tracks like that. similar to Long Beach as well. You can get lucky and sometimes tap a wall here and get away with just a 0x, but it's still, you want to avoid all that kind of stuff, because with the speeds you're doing, it's very easy to bend suspension and cop 10-11 minutes worth of repairs. And effectively that's your race.
P14, that last lap was a 119.69. That's your best lap in this session. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like Harvey. Yellow flag, caution.
So I think we are slightly quicker than Jose ahead of us in the Petronas Ferrari. Again, not super concerned on that. If we are naturally faster than him, we will get past him in a safe manner, without jeopardizing his race or my race. If you'll let me. But with a 3.7 safety rating, 3.7 safety rating, I'm pretty confident we'll be able to do it if we work together. You've got to be very respectful with those curbs there at those last.
That lap time was 120.13.
Because you can cop a 1x for corner cutting, as well as potentially a slowdown if you're really unlucky and abusing it.
Incident in turn 6. We think it might be Gwenta. Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 8.
Who's this? Bernard. Now you can cut that corner very, very aggressively, and if it were a different lobby, I would probably do that. But the fact that Jose and Bernard and most of the other guys in this lobby a little bit lower down in terms of I rating, I'm not going to be the first person to make that call.
That lap was a 120.78.
Very bumpy kind of track as well. Going to make this overtake hard now on Jose is the fact that he's now in the slipstream of Bernard ahead of him. So on the straights, it's going to be hard in the slipstream to just mosey on past him. That was a good one onto this back straight.
There's an incident in the first chicane. It looks like McMillan. The guy in front is Navarro.
He's letting me through.
Car right. Clear right.
Thanks for that, Jose. Didn't want to compromise my race, didn't want to compromise his race.
P11. You've just done a 119.41.
You could just be a dull and slow down Richard. That'd be even better. exit onto this back straight.
The leader has just done a 118.31.
I've seen Enzo in the last few races, the current leader of this one, and he's been absolutely killing it in the last few races he's been doing. Like whether it's this VRS or IMSA multi-class, always see him in the top 3 of our category.
That's your fastest lap today.
19. Want to be pushing too much harder than that. This gap has closed up a little bit. We've still got Corey ahead there in the Porsche, Thomas and Bernard after having an issue earlier on.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Oh, got the wheel on that grass.
On your right.
I'm going to give
Still
him
there.
plenty of respect.
Clear right.
Clattered the wall. Oh, that sucks. Enzo, I just saw the message. You guys will only have seen it on the standings, but Enzo is DC due to packet loss. That's got to hurt. Leading a race, what I'm sure was quite convincingly. I'll have to look back at the relative timing, but him was second and third place. But that'll be devastating.
There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Parkinson. Alright, Oliver, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. P10.
Trying to cut that corner now because he's scared after clipping that wall. Oh, BM clattered a wall behind us of mud.
You've got half your fuel left. That lap time was 119.28.
I just felt the suspension unload, so I dropped all the power. Like I really wiped off the throttle there. Thought I was going to lose it if I stayed on it. Alright. A few minutes off half distance. Not doing too badly. So I'm going to follow suit because Richard is cutting that corner now. I'm going to cut that corner as well just to stay with him.
E9. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
Not here, mate. Not here. Whoa. I don't think you could have gotten much closer to that wall without clattering it. And I can tell you right now, the angle in which we were hitting that wall, we would have hit that wall, that would have been race over for sure.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
Richard's pitting. Yeah, he's pitting early. Not early, he's halfway through his stint. Cool.
That lap time was 1:20.66.
Slightly deep. I missed you.
Right side. Clear right.
That's not what we wanted.
Ah, bad luck, Oliver. Come on, don't let him get away.
Right.
Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. We're at the halfway point. We think about 12 minutes of fuel left.
Really, okay.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
Yep, and we have pushed that gap out to Jose behind 1.4. Lap. We'll Someone slow up ahead.
P9. That was 119.00.
18.9, mate. Don't stitch me up out of that. Jose must have made a mistake or something, maybe through the...
Incident in turn 13. It looks like Caceres. Okay, Oliver, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
It's roughly the 22-minute mark. Next corner, I'm going to try staying in third, easing off the throttle, and then turning in. The reason why I shift down is to help the car rotate around that corner, but I don't think I need to. That's where I am losing time in that middle sector. That wasn't a 1x there.
Navarro behind is pitting.
Navarro.
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Francis.
It doesn't seem any slower, it doesn't seem any faster. So I'll roll with dropping down the...
We think P5 has binned it in the first chicane.
Someone for sure has. Gone down and gone down hard. They jumped to the pits maybe.
P8, sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Faster that first section, but slower through the second.
Gap in front has increased to 3.2. Okay, Oliver, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
6-7 minutes left to fuel then.
Incident in turn 6. We think it might be Francis.
Left the building. It's like way too much speed, way too much power through there.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 37 Celsius.
Okay, isn't it? Gloomy and grey on the track. pitting.
Okay, Oliver, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Seventh position. That last lap was a 1:20.16.
I forget that you guys can't see chat, so if I am glancing up, it's because people are putting messages in the chat. Otherwise, just let Jose through. I'm starting to get familiar with these guys here in the race. I see a few names pretty consistently, but I don't want to start remembering too many of them. I'd like to continue to keep progressing. The only reason why I'd want to keep learning people's names is if they're progressing with me.
P6.
Someone else has dived in the pits or DNF'd. Pit at the end of the next lap.
The lead car's pitting.
I do feel for Enzo, and he got stuck up hard. Bernard hasn't hit. And neither has Mo. We've got one more lap of fuel than they do. We're on the
okay, Oliver, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. P4. Very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
You'd be on the verge of doing
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes
2
left.
more laps. But I wouldn't be able to risk it. I got caught out in a summer point race where, due to a back marker, he blocked, like just stopped up on pit entrance, and I had to make like 0.6 last, and I was stalling out as I was coming into pit lane. So it's not something you really want to do because there's a chance you can nuke engines and stuff like that. Which is race over, unfortunately.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 4.0 seconds. The car ahead's pitting. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. 2 litres remaining.
Litres going in. Cool. Well, that's Moet already.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
So there's Nick and Moet fighting ahead with a back marker in the fray as well, so we may or may not get dragged into that battle, provided we can keep ourselves out of trouble.
The leader's pitting now.
Thing is, Enzo's faster than both of them.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. P7.
Go on the caveat that I'm P7 and someone is just pinging in and out of the race higher up track.
There's an incident in the first chicane.
Bernard keeps it up. He also might get dragged in. He's only 1.2 ahead of Mowed. Go.
B6, your last lap time was a 1:20.04. The track temperature's rising, it's now 39 Celsius.
Rider here in just a moment. Oh, I made a moment.
All right, Oliver, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Is the gap between cars, so Bernard is pretty well out of touch. Him making a mistake, or Mulwood lapping like 3 seconds a lap quicker, it's pretty much impossible to catch.
That lap was a 1:20.34.
Yes.
Right side. Clear right.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Wonder if Jose had some dramas with pit stops or something.
Okay, Oliver, the next car is Macmillan. P7.
car right, clear right, car right, clear right.
I mean, good for you. Yes, you got your position you wanted.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
So I reckon we're gonna, obviously white flag's not gonna be this one, white flag's gonna be next time at the line.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Sorry if I've gone quiet, guys. I'm just trying to make sure we finish this race. And it's getting rather warm and toasty. So I'm sweating pretty badly. Well, I said I wasn't doing any more grey t-shirts when sim racing, but this one's definitely getting saturated.
One more lap to go. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. You are 10th off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.37 off the pace.
Okay, another 10 minutes, Moed would have caught Bernard.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Kane. Surprised that didn't give me a 1x. It's got a lot of that internal blue bird.
2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, fine. 30 laps on the dot around Charlotte. 2 more corners to go.
Looks like P5's gone off in turn 1. Yellow flag,
Good result.
watch out.
All right, P7. Great result considering we started
P7, there's the finish, good drive.
P15. Very, very happy with that race. We went pretty well perfectly, bar that initial contact with that Porsche at the start. We couldn't ask for a better race. So we'll just jump on over into the results, guys. All right, everyone. So let's jump on into the results. So one split, 1.612 strength of field, which was good. With only those 4 incident points we had with the Porsche at the start, we're over that 4.0 safety rating. So I think that's going to instantly promote us up to Category A license. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if you get to 3 before end of season, it's a promotion. But if you get to 4 at any point during the season, it instantly bumps you up to the next category. Going up those 8 positions, 15th to 7th, we got 55 points to our I rating. So almost at that 1.7k again, which is really good as a sweet spot of where we want to be. There we go. License has leveled up, which is absolutely awesome. I was a little bit knocked over when we got knocked down back to B, but we've got some good targets ahead now. We're back in A class and hopefully a really lot of good stuff to come in the future. So that's pretty well wrapped up the video, guys. I'm really pumped up with this race and how we've done the last few weeks. So if you did enjoy, consider giving it a like, subscribing, checking out the Twitter in the description down below. And yes, this chapter of our road to A has closed. But again, we'll start something new in the next race, which will most likely be an IMSA Haggerty race. And it should be pretty good. So that's all for today, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.